Please welcome to the stage our next agency team from Forge Worldwide. Associate Art Director Virginia Bixby and copywriter Eugene Torres will be presenting their work for the startup Nomsly.
Hello, I'm Eugene.
And I'm Virginia.
And we are Forge, and our startup is Nomsly. For a second here, I want to talk about lunch, and more specifically, kids' lunches, right? It's a big topic, and I'm sure a lot of us have kids here. I do. And it's always, it's a big topic right now, what to feed our kids, making sure we're feeding them the healthiest thing we can, and sort of minimizing the junk food they can get. Problem is, none of us have time to do that, between long work days, after-school activities. It's very hard to sort of make time to cut grapes or make little salami and cheese rolls. And so it leads to making some pretty interesting sort of compromises and choices, some healthy stuff and some not so much, and a lot of weeks that are just PB&J every day of the week.
Enter Nomsly. It's a subscription-based service that delivers a whole week's worth of healthy, hassle-free lunches pre-packed for your kids, and it's delivered right to your doorstep once a week.
And, they have a really great product, fresh, organic, as much locally sourced as possible. In fact, they were featured in the Boston Globe article just today that ran today about kids' lunches. And they had the starts of what we thought was like a really great brand with these characters, a great website, and a good start on the process. So the challenge for us was to elevate that brand, to develop the packaging, make them more visible with advertising, and bring to life these characters that they had developed. So when we started looking at it, we felt that our challenge was to speak to two different audiences at the same time. We have the parents. Parents want to know that this is like the healthiest and a convenient option for them because they're paying for it. And we want to speak to the kids because the kids are going to be eating it. They eat the lunches, the parents order more.
So we have a fresh product, we have a real need that it meets, and we want a brand that's just as fresh. So we took the best elements that they already have and used them to elevate the product itself into its own brand. So we'd like to introduce to you Taste Buddies by Nomsly. It's little food, big personality. So this name not only works for the group of characters that you saw earlier, but for the product itself.
Like, Lucy, did you pack your Taste Buddy today? Good girl.
Right. So we'd start to market to our first audience, the parents, by using a fun, photography-driven approach and really focusing on the freshness and the healthiness of the food.
So yummy in their tummy, easy on your timey, fresh, healthy lunches for kids delivered every week. This kind of ad, we could run in like newsletters and parenting mags. Whoa, crap. We could do OLA on food and parenting blogs. There's more to lunch than PB&J and PB&J and PB&J and PB&J and PB&J. We could do direct mail and flyers at preschools and stuff. Kids are picky eaters, so let them pick. You see we can do some incentives on some of those as well, 3 free lunches or referral bonuses, all leading, again, to the website. And we'd suggest maybe a little out of home, very visible. It's a place a lot of parents would be, commuting to and from work. We have an ad for the parents on the wall. And then we have a pint-sized, kid-size ad for the kids. Mr. Broccoli's asking the kid, let's do lunch.
And then we'd also have these healthy food carts for the parents at kid-friendly events, which are known for less than healthy food options. And we have some Taste Buddy cutouts that the kids can really be drawn into, and then we'd win them over with their food. They get to sample it before the subscription.
A little like standee is going to make for little photo ops and social sharing. Speaking of social, there's one area that Nomsly's actually done a lot of work in and has built a lot of subscriber base on social posts. So we'd look to sort of amplify that with these more timely contextual posts, targeting like the sort of morning and evening scrollers at the time when you might be thinking about your kid's lunch. Snoozy Snoozy is the new Wakey Wakey. Take back your mornings, at least the part where you prepare their lunch.
And of course, we'd create some funny shareable videos that have nutritional facts for the parents as we introduce them to the brand and the characters, and they can share it with other parents or the kids.
Apples are sodium, fat, and cholesterol free. What can I say? I'm a health nut. Except that I'm a fruit, not a nut.
So we have all these touch points that, showing off the fresh food, bringing the fun in, and it would all, of course, drive to the website. All the things would have a link to the URL where the parents would choose and order their subscription. And that's kind of where the fun would begin for the kids. Because remember, we are selling broccoli to children. We got to make it as fun as we can.
So it all starts with the box. We'll have a brightly colored piece of tape around this plain box, which Nomsly actually asked us to create a custom exciting box, but custom printing was off the table, pun intended. And so they already provide these stickers of their characters. We decided to provide a themed sticker as well, because kids love to play with boxes, so why not encourage them to do just that?
And then moving on to the box inside, the food, this is our current setup. We'd want to make that just a little brighter, bring the characters to the forefront, adding a sort of sleeve around the package with this custom typeface we designed. Kids eat the lunch, take the sleeve off, flip it around, and like there's a little activity sheet on the inside with little character profiles, comics activities, such as, and jokes. Why did the apple cross the road?
I don't know. Why?
To get to the other cider. And of course, printing in black and white means that it also becomes a great coloring sheet. Kids love to color. So, all that combined, the fun activities inside, the delicious food inside, we think every lunch becomes a reason to celebrate. So moving on.
So after our marketing has gotten us all these numbers of subscribers, we can then start thinking beyond the box. A rewards program for children, they can cut out or enter a code after they finish their week's worth of lunches, and start to earn some Taste Buddy swag, like a lunchbox, trading card, plushies, much more.
Mm-hmm. And then we'd want to do stuff for the parents as well. And one idea was to do a sort of Groupon-inspired piece, or group nom, as it were. Let's do lunch together. The more families subscribe, the more everyone saves. So this would be a program where we target parents at a certain school, get them to share this with their other parents at the school. And the more people subscribe a week, the more the price goes down.
And we'd want to expand their web experience for both audiences. For the parents, we'd have brand video, educational content. And then for the kids, we'd create this portal where there'd be games, videos, healthy habits, and they can really bring the Taste Buddy universe to life.
So yeah, so these guys are probably wondering, like, where are we going to afford a web developer, app developer? So, maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves. We think, for the moment, we have plenty of ways that we can do right away to target the parents, get them to order, and plenty of things we can do to get the kids excited and introduce the Taste Buddies to the world. Well, we have a second. Oh yeah, perfect. Let's meet one more.
You'd have to eat 7 cups of cornflakes to get the same amount of fiber in 1 orange. That's what makes me a regular Joe. Fiber? Regular? Huh?
Once again, meet the Taste Buddies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.